Good morning. I'm running late here. I was like, oh my god, it's almost 9:31. People are gonna start freaking out. But I'm alive. I know. I know you were. I was close. And y'all, I was stressing out because my fucking vacuum got stuck and I couldn't like there was a blockage and so I was like, fuck, I gotta get on. They're gonna kill me. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm fine. You guys, the party can start. Kosa's here and I'm wearing her Koso hat. Whoa. I know. I know you guys were scared. I knew. I was like, shit, I got hit. I know. I know. I know. I was pushing the limit this morning, not on purpose, but because I ran into a kerfuffle. Sorry. A kerfuff. So my kerfuffle was my vacuum, and it was like making this weird sound, so I had to fully discombobulate it. And I was running out of time, and I knew it. I was like, people are going to be pissed. I would have been here 15 minutes earlier, but my headache, let's not put that out in the universe. But so far, so good. Do a video with Heather. Who's Heather? I don't know who Heather is. I can't do a video with somebody I don't know. Oh, Lord. You guys, why did he turn this off? I hate when he turns off my candles. So I rigged my thing. So last night I had this idea and I was like, okay, well, if the base is cracked, right? I don't have a Heather. No, I don't think I have a daughter named Heather. I don't believe so. I could, but I don't think so. So I literally rigged. I was sitting in my bed last night and I was like, okay, well, if my frame of my treadmill is cracked, couldn't I just prop it up with wood, right? Couldn't I just prop it up with wood to keep it from falling? So that way I could be safe. So my treadmill is on little 2x4s. Am I not resourceful or am I not resourceful? So anyway, I thought that was a good idea. That's what I did. So everything is built up, you know? Like, what? Yeah, so I'm good. So I put everything underneath and I think my treadmill will be okay until I get a new one. Because I'm creative and I was stressed out. So wood. So I put wood underneath it, and then I upped it, and then I put it down, and so the crack is now even with the frame. So check me out. I am resourceful. Dan would never have come up with that. Never. But who did? Danielle.
Is there milk outside?
Go check.
It's cold out
Take
there.
this out and put this in the recycle that's out front in with the boxes. I'll do the rest later. No, I understand. Yeah, genius. I know. I'm smart. That's why people have me around. Because I'm kind of smart sometimes. So that's what I thought about last night. I thought, why? Why not?
You got milk.
Yeah. You're welcome. You know why we have milk?
I assume you bought it. Did you go out and milk the cow?
I did. We have, I know, well, never mind. Trying to be nice this morning. Trying to be cool and collected. I know, I'm smart. So I think I should be okay until I get my new treadmill. Ed is doing fine, Tanya. I'm on every morning for the most part. Unless, yeah, go Hoosiers. Who won the game? The Hoosiers did. Anyway, that was my creation with that. Yeah. So I survived. Why haven't you guys been on at night? Dan was sick Monday night. Yeah, he was sick.
We'll be on tonight.
So as long as I don't kill him, we should be fine tonight. I just got here. Do you still have a headache today? No, my headache is gone right now. Am I Gen X? Yes, I'm a Gen Xer. Love it when a problem gets solved. It's so satisfying because I'm so smart. Where is your father? Your father is sleeping. That's right. Who's a resourceful? Me? Because you got to be the man and the woman all at the same time. Who is... Dan.
Yeah.
Start that. Leave
Talking about?
my
It's
fucking.
It's heading to his room.
Okay, well, bring it back, put it in
It's
here,
coming back right
and
now.
hit it.
It comes back by itself.
No, it doesn't. Not this one.
I believe it is.
No, I don't hear. Make sure, just point it in a different direction. It's not that big of a deal.
It comes back.
Why, as your father? Yeah, it's so I feel very good. The only problem is all of a sudden my fucking belt moved over to the left, but hey, I'm getting a new treadmill, so as long as I don't kill him. Yes, well, that's a good. Any day is a day with Dan. Could be a day of death. Mm-hmm. Fart chunks. That's called a shart. Fart chunks are called a shart. Do not chunk in your pants, y'all. Don't be a human scab either. That's my statement. Don't be a human scab. And no, this is not wine. This is iced tea. I drink everything out of this cup. It could be wine, or it could be iced tea. It could be soda. Hold on. No, it's iced tea. I took my pills with it this morning. Yeah. Hey Royo, what's up? Is it foggy where you are? Do you have fog? I'm gonna get some coffee. Shouldn't drink anymore. Are those your real nails or do you get acrylics? They are my real nails, but they have powder on top of them. Casino time. I'm feeling casino. I really am. I'm feeling casino. It's been a month. Tony, are you still here? Is it people? Is it been a month? It's about that time. Yeah. For telling me and sending. I will be listening. So I have to do these. Thank you for the gifts. I have to do these because you know why? I love your hats. Wait till you see this one. There ain't a party till the wieners come out, yo. Yeah. There ain't a party until the wieners come out. Yeah. It ain't a party until it's been like 2.5 weeks. It's been like a month, for the love of God. New Year's Eve, whatever. It feels like it's been forever. Now I have the fucking peanut gallery. It's only been like 3 days. Fuck that shit. It's been longer than 3 days. Longer than 2.5 weeks. Alright, whatever the weeks it is, it's time to go. I just don't have time. Froggy. It's Froggy in Bakersfield. Yeah, this frog. I'm done with this frog. Let me tell you. Did you see the things that I put in on my story today? Hold out until we go to Vegas. Yeah, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, hold out till April. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. That's like saying, no, it's not. That's like saying don't eat until Vegas. Yeah, it's in the fog. Oh yeah, here's Koso. Everything's in the fog. What's in the fog? Don't you know it? Remember the bird? What was that movie with Sandra Bullock and she had a blindfold on? And it was like, I don't know, The Box or something like that. I never watched it. Not keen on a wiener, to be fair. I'm not keen on a wiener either, Victoria. Although I am heterosexual. Bird Box, yeah. The blind box. So that's what said us in California trying to drive. Yeah, we feel don't drink it. Thank you, Cha-Cha. I was trying to think I couldn't think. And this shit, Candace, whatever you bought leaks. Yeah, I'd like a refund. So this shit is leaking everywhere. And when I pour it, what does it do? It creams. Get it? Oh well. It does though. I'm just telling you. And I'm just too lazy to go outside to get my other one, so. Not blind box. No, I know. Leakage on the floor. It leaks. Anyway, yeah, bird box, blind box, whatever the fuck, Sandra Bullock box. It's anyway, that's how we feel in California. Just walking outside. We don't even know where we are. They played soccer the other day. I've never seen soccer. We've had fog at soccer when my kids were little. And yes, this is an old shirt, as you can tell, 2018. This is from one of my kids. I have so much soccer shit. It's insane. Let me see if this is hot. This thing hasn't been keeping heat very well. Hold on. I would rather be in a box than have a wiener. Me too, but it could be for different reasons. I mean, I'm an anti-wiener girl. I mean, there was a time when I loved wieners, but yeah. I would pretend, at this point, if Dan lost his wiener, I would be okay. If the wiener became flaccid and it didn't work anymore, I think it would be okay. Hello from Indiana. Are you freezing? Well, we're freezing here too because we're in fog. Dear Mary, my lovely sarcasm is going all over. That's okay, Victoria. You see, mine is matching out. I'm out. Your penis is out. Yeah. If you have a flaccid penis, I would have a party. Hail to all the flaccid penises around. Us menopausal women love to have no hardness rammed in our ass or our puss. We are so thankful. By here on out, we classify us as asexual women who don't need any loving or orgasms by the peen. If we needed to do the peen, needed our own orgasm, we could do it ourselves with no help from our men. We don't want to be touched. We don't want to be looked at. We don't want to be kissed. And we sure as hell don't want to be breathed on. I'll hail the anti-wiener crew. Do you do the lives in the house now? Yes, Susan, I'm doing my lives in my house now. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because I love my me time. And I didn't realize. I'm going to tell you a little bit of something. Look at all these guys coming on, Danielle. Are they what? Hi, Dackies. I'm anti-wiener, baby. I hope that's okay. I still love you. I got a little. I love it. Like your nails. Thank you, Squeaks. Anyway, yeah. All hail the anti-wiener club. Hey, fuck the We Do Not Care club. The We Do Not Care club and We Do Not Wiener club. Welcome to the yes. You know, and not all perimenopausal women don't not want to be touched. There are some that do love the touch, but I am the anti-touch, anti-fuck, anti-breathe, anti-kiss. Don't look at me. Don't even touch that thing on my leg, my buttocks, or my puss. Hi, Omar. Good morning. Sup, Jay? I watch you from Lebanon. Well, hello. Time to cheat? Well, you know what? It's fine. He can cheat with his hand and his mind and his eyes, but he can't cheat outside of the house. Yeah, because that's grounds for divorce. No men. Yeah, we don't like the peen. I mean, I enjoy talking to the, like, I'll talk to it, but I don't want to touch it. I moved to Cleveland, Clearwater, Florida. I'm walking through my, good. Boston, good for you. I'm happy about that. I was about to put Landman on. Landman. God damn. The last episode? Okay. Poor phrasing. What did you say, Nate? Nate or Rooney? I gotta get Ed's things ready. Nate, we had a 100-car pile up here in Michigan. Ooh. I do drive a Subaru. It's 70 today. I heard we have to prepare for the ice. Texas is now getting a fucking ice storm. They're all petrified and they're all out there trying to get their groceries for the weekend. Watch out for the toilet paper. Are you not running today? I already did. Oh, I'm going to tell you about my running. Here's my time. Here, I'm going to tell you what I do. I give. I'm a giver. You're closing down. They don't know what to do. Hi, Froggy. Buy out get the toilet paper before it goes away. Somebody's asking about my casino budget. Isn't that Nanya? Shit. That's like asking what's in my bank account. Fuck. My casino amount is $0. I go in and just play my free play because I'm a good girl. Because I don't use my money. I only stay there on whatever free play I got, and it's $20. I would like to know your biggest jackpot ever won. Dan's is like 20 grand. Yeah. Mine, 1,500.
What? The most I've ever won in a night is more than 20.
Well, more than 20. He's won a
But
night. His biggest jackpot. Yeah. Hello from Belgium. Wow, mine's 1,700. You beat me, girl. Yeah, I don't typically win. I just go and donate. I was asking my accountant if there was some way, because of my social media, that I could write off losses. So You know why? Just because I'm entertaining. I'm doing videos. You won 5? You did? Andrea, I've never won. That place fucks me up the ass every time I go in. I might as well just walk in and be like, here you go, you fucking Indian casino. Take all my fucking money. No, because then it would be no fun. And I don't like protein powders. Says to know the wiener, anti the wiener. Yeah, I know, but I still go back. Yeah, because you know why? I ain't a fucking quitter. Hi, Brenda. At the market on Friday. Okay, it's gonna be cold. Can I have one of your how much is a calf? Let me rephrase this because my brain can't work very well today. How much does one calf go for? And can you give me one calf, the dollar amount? Well, shit, I don't want Canadian money. That shit is not good. Never mind. I don't want your money. Did y'all go to Applebee's? No. I was worried about you. I made it. I'm $1,600 for a calf. I asked Brenda, not you. Shit. Hi, Jerry. Protein powder will give you gas. Protein powder gives me gas. It does. Nate, how did you know that? Have I talked about it? And it gives me diarrhea. So I don't do that. I went to the store with a press-on nail on the side of my face. Again, welcome to autism. And can anybody guess who that was? Can anybody guess what friend of ours that was that walked into the store with a press-on stuck to her press-on nail? I just gave it away. Stuck to her face. Yeah, autistic. Our autistic friend. Remember, I just told her she was autistic the other day. You can't day lovely in here. I don't know what that means. Cause so speak. Oh, lovey. I work at the sale barn. Oh, well, sure you can have one. Calf at 600. We can get. Okay. 3,000, 4,000 a piece. You were wrong, DRC. Yeah. What? Yeah. Autism. I just had to diagnose my friend the other day, and that just clarifies it. Autistic Lily. Mm-hmm. How old is your father-in-law? He is 93. Mm-hmm. It's fine from Hawaii. Oh, shit, Kathy. Tell her to stay home. Hi, I love you. Bye. Good day from Ghana. I always want to say Ghana. Yeah, I don't do protein powder. It might be filtered. Word code, so I'll look. Okay. Well, can I have one calf can I have one calf monies? So at least that will be $1,500 in American money. We don't fuck, Joe. Dan wishes we fucked, but we don't fuck, so we ain't fucking in Applebee's bathroom. Morning, Donna. What? I'm no average fangirl. No, you are. No, you're not. I don't even know what to call you. You can say lovely. I can? Why was I know you were trying to tell me I couldn't say lovely. I was quite this is why. Have you had lip job? I have had lip job. Yes. Yes. I really watch your father-in-law videos from Qatar. Well, we thank you. Where's Jane? Hi, Daisy. I'm confused. I don't know. Is that a MAGA hat? No, it's a wiener hat. I wear wiener hats only. I don't wear any political stance hats. I think that's disrespectful to other people. I don't know. I love the conversation with you and Ed. It's so cute. He was driving me nuts last night. I was frustrated. I had a migraine. He was tired. Nothing went well. And he couldn't even answer a question. Is it a wiener hat? But we are the yes, it's a wiener hat. I mean, here's the thing, British girl. And you may disagree with me. I believe it is a party when the wieners come out. I don't mind looking at wieners. I just don't want them near me. You know what I mean? So it is a party when the wieners come out. I'll look. Even titties, I'll look. Vaginas, keep your shit to yourself. Nobody wants to see that shit. But maybe the wieners. But if you want to I'll look at your vagina too. I'm not touching anything. No, it's a huge, you still don't want to look? I don't give a fuck if you're a lesbian. You have no, looking is fine. Lesbians can still look at a wiener, right? Koso, I have a couple bisexual friends. They would look at a wiener. You had a lip job? Yeah, you did, around your peen. You don't even like looking at a wiener. I think wieners are fascinating. I think the whole wiener thing is fascinating. I, I mean, I think, why would it winks at you? It looks at you. It sure does. Fuck. That thing, you can't get away with it. It looks, I agree. Look at wieners. I look at vaginas. I'm not a lesbian. I'm heterosexual, I think. But no, I don't want to touch a vagina. I don't even like washing my own and touching that shit. Ew. So anyway, it has a mind of its own. It has, yes, it always gives you a side eye. You know, it looks at you with one eye. You know, it knows you're in trouble. It wants to put you in trouble. It wants to put you in a timeout. Don't knock it till you try it. What's happening, Nancy? I don't know what the fuck is happening. Somebody was talking about wieners and we got stuck on that shit. British, I'm still fascinated. You don't want to look at a wiener? I mean, I think there's some men would sort of look at a wiener even though they're heterosexual. I mean, they're sizing people up. I mean, I would, if I could pee next to somebody standing up, I would look. What you got in there? Yeah, wiener, chicken dinner. I mean, D. Oh, fuck my life. I don't know. What's wrong with a wiener? Hey, it's Wiener Wednesday. So put your wieners out. Let's celebrate. Stand tall, stand proud, and let's see how big you can get. You ready for spring? All right. Spring into action. Interesting conversation. Yeah, I don't really know. I'll look at one. Me too. I'm paying 2 stacks to drive to Tennessee. Ask Walmart self-checkout about me. Leroy, are you speaking English? I don't know. Get your schnitzels. Get your schnitzels. Your schnitzel. You know, is a schnitzel thick or is a schnitzel thin? That's my question I'm asking. What kind of dog do you want? You are, Brenda. What kind of dog? Do you want a Polish sausage? Do you want a ballpark Frank? What? I don't know. We're all over the place. All right. Never mind. Titties. Yeah. Joe says titties. Joe, tell me you wouldn't look at a peen if it was right next to you. Tell me you haven't looked like this when you're peeing next to another dude. I would. Are you going to admit it? I don't know. Dan is proud, especially when I talk like this. Cheese wrappers. I found still cheese wrappers everywhere. Yeah. He still eats my fucking cheese. Fucking cheese. It's pounded meat. Whack it. Whack-a-mole. Yeah. Stand and salute your wieners. Or do you want a cocktail wiener? I don't want a cocktail wiener. If I'm going for the wiener, it ain't going to be a cocktail one. I've had a cocktail wiener before. Wasn't much happening down there. We don't ever fuck. No. She's off limits. I don't know, Catherine. We're still working on that. Hi, Dags. I'll have the buns. I'll take the buns. What if British girl? Now, what if the ingredients of the bun are slowly hanging out because of age and disappearing of the buns? Is that a turnoff to you, or do you like the innards that you can see, or would you prefer it to be secret ingredients and just buns only? That's the question. Yeah, I don't know. I love Nathan's beef franks. Little Smokies, fuck no. If you're gonna go for it, there's no Little Smokies. Again, I've had a Little Smoky. Little Smoky was confused, and I thought I didn't even count it. Sorry, Shelly. A little bit is okay, but not keen on too much. I'm not talking about the hair, British. I ain't talking about hair. Shit. I'm talking about the kitten caboodles inside of the buns. Not the hair, not the cashmere coat. We don't need a coat on that thing. The innards. British, you don't, maybe you're British and you just don't understand what I'm saying. So when you get to be a certain age, your lips recede. Your lips here and your lips down there. Nothing is ever fluffy anymore. So you can plump these up. You could actually plump those up, I heard, but well, I'm not drawing attention to my lips, but only these ones. So what I was saying was, so you have the stuff that's inside that some people have buns and you can't see the inside stuff. But when you get older, sometimes the inside stuff is out in public. It's right there. You don't have to go searching for anything. It's all right there. You see the prize. Yeah. Anyway, and the buns aren't as fluffy anymore on the outside. Hi, Cochita. Ooh, Cochita. Anyway, they show themselves. Thank you. Thank you, Brenda. I just got them done. Plump when they're cooking. I wonder if they plump up. I know something that plumps up when she's getting pounded. There is one little plumpy person down there in the nether regions. They do plump a little bit with engorgement like a peen. I mean, do you realize that the bean and the peen literally have the same mechanisms inside of it, right? Does everybody, are you aware of that? Let me start there, because some people don't even know what a fucking vulva is. Do we know, was just reading, does everybody know what a vulva is? Let's start there. Where's Joe? Joe, do you know what a vulva is? Joe, if you don't know what a vulva is, you're not going to have to get the fuck out of here. John, do you know? I'll talk. Guarantee she's a prude in the bedroom. I am John, and I've admitted that. So, wow, you know more than you think you do, or you thought you did. John, I say that all the time. I'm a big talker, but I'm a prude in the bedroom. You're right. I'm vanilla only. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but then I would have to. Anyway, never mind. My bun's molding and shrunk. Most can't even find the vulva. The vulva is the whole kit and caboodle. Most people don't know that. I mean, we have these things, and some women are like, "What's a vulva?" Anyway, I don't know. Hello from Nova Scotia. Real talk. Sorry. I know everybody comes on. Oh, I love Ed. Oh, cheers to the vulva. It's quite a conversation piece around here. I used to have a Volvo. Is it the same thing as a vulva? That's the question of the day. It both drives, right? It's got nice leather seats, well, some. It's got a engine that revs up. There's a sweet spot when you get to it. Yeah, I think, what's in that coffee? Nothing yet. We need to familiarize ourselves with our lady parts. Yes, because a lot of people don't know. We're talking about no-nos. My no-no square. Not just mine, but everybody else's who has one. Some call it the Mound of Venus. I've never heard of that. The Mound of Venus. The vulva is the mound of the Venus. It is kind of moundish, especially when they had that hair back in the day. When you had all that hair, it was huge, man. I talk about a mound. Half of the mound was the fucking hair. Y'all need to shave that shit off, Extreme cold warning here, what the fuck? That means cover your wiener up, Nate, because it could shrivel up inside your rectum. I don't know why I said rectum. I meant cavity. Pubic cavity. But, Iceman's here. I don't know. Don't ask me. Man, hey, y'all grow out. I see you need to grow out the fur, man. It's getting cold out here. Mixed goddess, we're fucking feral today. Feral. Rectum. We need hedge hackers, wide whackers, and we need fucking, we need to tuck and fold is what we need to do. Women, have you ever tucked and fold the shit that now we have and we're dealt with? You got to tuck and fold. It's cuter when it's all put back inside where it's supposed to be. I was tucking and folding the other day looking at it. I'm laser too, girl. Just a landing strip. Now this is Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk with Danielle Selinger. Oh, I see. Wow. There we go. No, we don't shave until November. Never mind. We shave boots with the fur. Beans with the fur. With the fur. Can you hear my stomach? Beans with the fur, with the fur. Yeah. You go looking for her. She drops the. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, beans with the fur. You got to keep that shit warm down there. Mine's hanging out right now, and she's a little cold. I'm not gonna say she needs a little sweater on. No shave till November. That would be hideous. You don't want to do that. It's shaving time when it's time for bathing suit season. Now we don't want our fucking bikini lines down to our knees. When we start putting shorts on, that's not cute. But anyway, good morning, Stacy. Hi, Philly. I'm doing beanie weenie. Yes. My beanie weenie is fully findable. Anybody else's beanie weenie fully covered, or is it fully out? You like the cute hair sticking out? I do too. I like a little bit of hair. Yeah. I don't like plain findable. It's very findable. You don't have to look hard. I just pull down my pants and you're like, there it is. Whoop. Whoop, there it is. Check her out. She's all right there. Bees in the trap. No, nobody wants a bees in the trap. We don't want beans. Yeah, if it's going to be coffee talk with Danielle. So I don't know. No, we don't want bees in the trap. Fuck, Dago, that would hurt. I mean, what the fuck? Then maybe we use the bees in the trap for punishment for our husbands or our boyfriends or our lovers because, we're just not interested. And when we mean we don't want it, we don't want it. So, ooch, sorry. I don't, no? All right. Shave your initials in there. No, I don't. I don't need anybody knowing who it belongs to. Mm-mm. The fur is there for a reason. Let it grow. The fur is there for a reason. But no, God. I mean, I used to keep the fur because I wanted to hide my kits and caboodles because I was like, this shit out in the open like this is no bueno. And the beanie weenie I didn't like outside of the bun, and so I used to grow it out so it was hidden and you couldn't find it. But then it became just messy. Hair's messy. I know, bees in the trap. I knew what you were doing. Now we were cabling. No, we're not. Iceman likes it slick. Yeah, I could shave a heart. I already did, Carol. We got to talk about this. Itchy and rashes, no laser. So laser is amazing. Yes, I kept some hair. I don't need to be 80, with a bald beaver. I mean, could you imagine what it looks like now versus what it's going to look like then and no hair to cover that shit up? Fuck that shit. We need something down there to cover the fucking hazard that it's become. You could trip over this shit. Nobody. I fear the day my kids have to take care of that area because they're gonna be like, what the fuck? My kids are gonna be like, are you? What in the fuck is got mom? Did you see? I know we shouldn't be talking about this, but how can you not? What the fuck? Yeah. No, can you tie it? Can you knot it? Can you throw? Yeah. What do we have here? And how do we clean this? How do we? Unfortunately, Ren, I should be embarrassed of myself, but I'm not. Had none when she was. I know, Sarah. The beans are going to be out. Yeah, the beans and the flaps are just hanging out. I saw my grandma's once. I never forgotten it. That's the problem. That's the problem. I think once my kids see it, they're gonna need bleach for their eyes. Yeah. Bleach. I might get vaginal rejuvenation before that happens. I wipe my nana without looking too close. Yeah, how do you not? I mean, if you're wiping somebody, you're looking. You're a liar. You're looking. You got to make sure you get all the. You don't know what's hiding behind those. You don't know what's hiding behind those flaps. Yeah, you need to make sure it's clean. Don't tell me you didn't look like that. You liar. Liar. I call B fucking S. Because I'm looking. I'm getting labioplasty. Iceman, do you know somebody I can get? I'm eating bean soup. Maybe they swing that way. Have you ever thought about that? Mow the lawn. Yes. I was once told I have corn lips, and I don't mean that corn. Oh, puffy lips. Which lips are we talking about? These or those? So you've got poofy? You're like full and voluptuous down there. There's something about the full lips. I don't know. I see them. People. It did sound wrong, British, and I know you're lying. Bean soup. Sam's eating bean soup. Um, well, let me know how it was, baby. I'm just kidding. I don't. I yeah. Here's I'm perplexed by the I'm I'm perplexed by the puffy lips. Okay. Well, were they talking about these? Do you have big fucking lips on your face, or are they talking about that? Now, when you're in leggings, does it stand out? Does it stand out proud? Here's the thing: we have all sorts of different shapes, right? And sizes and skinniness. Um, Talk about whatever you want. Who? Me? Um, Kim, what lips are you talking about? Here's the thing: puffy lips really confuse me. Down there, you've all seen them. Yeah, mine are too, Sarah. Don't worry about it. The young ones, and sometimes the heavier women. I'm sorry, I had to say it. But when they're walking in leggings, it's typically these young ones with these, they have fupas, and their fupas lead to a fluffy puss. They have a fluffy puss, meaning it looks like like a cloud, right? Like something you can, you know, bounce on or sit on or lay on, like a pillow, you know? And they perplex. They I am what's wrong with the world today. John, if we could have more people like me out in the world today, we would have a lot more fun. You're the problem that's wrong with our world today. Cheers. Coffee talk with Danielle. Don't be a human scab, John. Don't be a human scab. Anyway, the puff, like, had that shit. Wow. I mean, do they do it for? Do they? Oh, I don't need your prayers, honey. Don't worry. Don't worry. I wouldn't want your prayers with that ugliness that you're exuding out of your scab. Anyway, oh, clutches pearls. Yeah. So, anywho, the point of the matter is if you've got a poofy puss, hide that shit. And it really, why are people walking around with their slits available for all to see? Leggings are tricky. I get it. But put some underwear on or something. We don't need, if I ever saw a slit in their pants, I would hit them. We don't need to see your fucking slit. The doors to heaven. Hide your doors to heaven. We don't need to show everybody those. Because everybody's looking. I look, and I don't want to go into the doors of heaven. But I fucking look because they're out there for display. Hide your shit, people. And if your doors of heaven are showing, that means you ain't wearing any underwear. Time to put on the thong. At least protect the doors so nobody can see them as visibly. Yeah. Hadashi. I love leggings. The ones with Mickey Mouse ears. Oh, fuck those Mickey Mouse ears. Why look, though? Because it's out there for the world to see. Why not look? If a penis was fucking out, wiggling around in front of you, you're saying you wouldn't look? I fucking would. Shit. If I like sitting down and some man with a fucking bulge walks by, I'm looking. When the football players are playing on the thing and the things are dangling all over the place, I'm looking. How do you not fucking look? They're out there for the world to see. And don't tell me you don't look on the football field when they're running and tackling and shit's just flopping around. How about those people who run, those track stars, man? Remember that high jumper? He fucking was running and that thing was like hit. He almost got a concussion from his own fucking wiener. I'm a fucking licky-loo. Not a licky. I don't lick, but I'm a looky-loo. Am I drunk and high? I wish, Cheryl Ann. I fucking wish. A puffy puss. Yeah, I'm looking. And I'm sure all men look too. And they're thinking, holy fucking shit, that must hurt someone. Yes, it must hurt someone. No, I don't want that. Ooh. I don't see anything on that one. Shit. No, the best part of watching football. Exactly. Their asses and their fucking pains. Shit, that's why I watch. Bye, British girl. Enjoy your day. Save the bean. Save the bean. I don't know why I said that. Save the bean. Lick the bean. She likes. I know. How do you not look? Yes, I'm so desperate. I hate seeing you. I hate seeing young teen slits. Me too. Like I would literally hit my child. Like we don't do. Well, you. I hope you don't have a hairy bean, Sarah. I mean, hair will fall over it to blanket it, but we don't want hairy beans. If you, it's like a wart on a mole. You it shouldn't be a wart with a hair on it. Um, Soup that is bean soup. Those are women with low self-esteem walking around showing the doors to heaven. I don't. Do they? Are they, or do they just not pay attention? Why are you thinking Hotel California? I don't know. Were there slits and beans all out in the place and wieners? I don't really know. Skin color leggings are bad. Nobody should wear those. Tweeze the beans. If you've got hair on your bean, you sure as hell should not tell anybody about it. Remember back in the day, some people have nipple hairs? I used to have a couple nipple hairs that used to come up. Areola hairs. Right? You really can't have a hair on your nipple. And I hate people who call the whole thing a nipple because it's not all a nipple. The nipple's in the middle, the rest of it's the areola. So we used to have areola hair. Well, I did. I don't know what happened to them. I used to pluck them and they would come back and you're like, holy shit. When I would go get my, my once yearly things, I'd look down, I'd be like, what the fuck? It's like pubic hair on the areolas. Why do we need those? That's not there for a reason. I mean, I'm not cold. So I don't know. And then they never grew back. I had them young. Where did that come from? My mom had them older. But now that I'm older, I don't have them. So maybe when you get early areola hairs and you pluck them and eventually they go away at this age, I don't know. Lucky areola hair. No. That's like, yes. And they're gone. Like I used to get them all the time and now I don't get them. Now watch, I'm going to get them. But like, what is the purpose of areola hair? Yeah. This is ugly. This is not Ed. No, my name is Danielle Bonita. And I am a caregiver. And no, this isn't about Ed. I'm talking about peens and fucking beans and shit. No shit. We're not movie stars. Did I say I was a movie star? I don't think so. Hey, Bonita, let me give you some words of advice. Don't be ugly. Don't be a human scab. You are literally pussing all over the place and spreading ugliness and hate. Take a good look at myself and show you to look and to show you what to do in life is to have fun, be sarcastic, enjoy yourself, and not be ugly. Yeah, Bonita, work on yourself, boo. This is your time. Are you going to put out today? Probably not. No. I'm not well. My body is not well. And this is the putting out thing. This is when women become, and this is all seriousness for poor Bonita because she's the Bonita. Maybe Bonita needs a Bonita. Work on your bean, Bonita. Yeah, work on your bean. Maybe your bean needs a little touchy touch. Anyway, no, I'm not well. Like when I'm not well, I'm not going to cater to. I'm in a new phase of life, and I'm going to tell you about my slurping the bean through a missing tooth. Yes, no, she shouldn't be. Oh yeah, well she can't suck the bean. So yes, Bonita's got something missing. I'm on heat vibes. I'm giving out I'm on heat vibes. I might be. Does that mean period, Sarah? Because I am PMSing once again. So I don't know what I do about that, but I'm not happy with myself. I'm happy with myself. Here's what this whole new transition, right? This whole new transition is Bonita's jealous. That's probably what it is because she's not as pretty as me. I know Bonita, it's hard to look at. So anywho, do you hear my stomach? Oh, Bonita, Bonita. I don't know. I don't want to give her any more attention. So here's what I'm doing. I kind of fell into this, right? I've been working on my mind a lot lately. I've been working on my mind because, working on a mind is also important with, working on your healthy body. It's important to, work on both. And my mind has never been we're all not healthy. I mean, honestly, our mental state is never fully healthy unless we work on ourselves. So I accidentally fell into this routine, which I'm loving. I'm loving taking the time for myself in the morning time and running and reading and doing things that I can't do normally because the nurse in the radiation. Oh my God, Amy, you have not put me on speakerphone in there. Hi, Lana. Um, oh, she's a fake Christian. Oh, she's one of those. Of course she is. Of course she is. I love God. I love God, but I hate on other people, and especially women. Anyway, so I'm loving this time, and I've realized as I'm working on my mental state that I'm loving this time, and it's so important. In order to have mental clarity and healing, you do have to take time for yourself. Well, when I'm doing everything, right? When I'm doing all this shit and then trying to do you guys with my workout, I'm not ever able to get time to myself. So waking up early has been, although it's difficult, it's been kind of a godsend because it allows me to have time without Dan and without the noises of the house other than the animals. And it kind of gives me a certain peace and starts my day off better, right? And I think this is going to be my new way. Coffee Talk with Danielle. And I'm sorry if that's messed some of you guys up, but I need my mental state to be calmer. And this is a way to do it. I'm calmer. And some people have said, I could see that, you know? And so I think this is going to be the new way. This is going to be the new way. And it literally has put me on a schedule for you guys too. So you know, like I'm coming on. I like to come on about by 9:15. This morning I had a little struggle with my vacuum. And so, yes, I think that this is my new way. And like it, love it, or don't, I don't give a fuck because I do. I love it. I love getting it done early, you know, because it makes me feel so accomplished. Like, okay, so far I've already run and it's 10 o'clock, you know, and I still have the day ahead of me. And if I need a nap later, I'm going to nap. It's so wonderful. And guess what? I have house cleaners now. Thank the Lord, you know? I mean, I'm so happy. And no, I don't believe in the Lord, but it's not the point. It's just word use. But so I've already run. I ran 6 miles today. Yeah, and did a little workout. What I haven't been doing is my vibration plate. How do we find time for couple time? My time, the best time I have is in the morning time, but now that I've shifted this new routine, it's hard to find it, right? Nighttime, by the time I hit the bed at night, I'm too pooped. I just don't have that mental clarity or the energy to actually think about pleasuring myself, right? So I don't know. I don't know. I need to make sure we do find the time, but we do. Yes, I need to get back on the vibration plate. So I might start waking up a little bit earlier so that way I have more time to get on and do my thing. So that's it. So that's what I'm doing. This is my life, and this is what I'm listening to people who I have resonated with, people like motivational speakers type things. I've listened. I found this one guy that I love, JJ Douglas. He's on Instagram. I don't know if anybody knows. Oh my God. He just speaks to me. There's something about him that makes me tingle inside every time he says something. His words are so calming, right? And it gives you a sense of just, I got this. Like, you're right. Wow. You know, he hits to the core. And I love it, right? Hi, Jojo. So, with no TikTok, it's all for me, Shauna. And it's like, I never knew how important that time was until I'm doing it. And I love it. And it's not going to change. I don't, but I do hate to hear you don't believe in the Lord. Ren, you have to remember that just because I don't believe in the things you believe in doesn't make me a bad person or somebody who is, you've got to stop. You know, people are so focused on the other people not having the same religious beliefs. Who cares? Who cares? I wasn't raised with the Lord, nor is my family raised with the Lord. I have a different religion. I have a different belief, and that's okay. I don't believe in the Lord. I don't necessarily believe in God either, but I still love my religion. I love my faith, right? Anyway, It doesn't make me a bad person because I don't believe in the same things. It just makes me a normal person who has her own different thoughts and views. Um, and I love others. I don't care. And this guy that I listen to believes in God. He uses, God is a huge um, message in what he says, and it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. He does it in such a way that's just and I don't know, encapsulating that it doesn't, normally if somebody puts a lot of faith um, in a religion, it kind of just turns me off because that's not me. But he uses God in a lot of things and a lot of his ways of speaking, and it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me because he's not projecting his own religion out there, right? He doesn't project it. And he doesn't make you think that God is the only answer to get through these trying times. But if God is your answer, then go with it. But you have to also believe in yourself. And that's why I love him. That's why I love him. You are, Philly. We're gonna hit, oh no, Tracy. I know my Texas friends are too. Hit JJ Douglas. And he's cute and he's so freaking just amazing. Hi GSR. We were talking about beans, the peck, puffy pecks. Do you have a puffy peck? We were talking about the puffy pecks that I don't know why, and the doors to heavens that are out on display for everybody to see. Hide your doors, women. Hide your doors. I hope I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing okay today. Technician's back, time for treatment. Standing. I love you, Ames. Good luck, girl. Protect that bean. We love the doors. Well, yes, you may love the doors, but we don't need to show it to everybody. Keep the cookie hidden. I always told my girls, your cookie is your temple. You don't mistreat your temple. You hold it pure until it is given away to somebody who deserves it. We don't walk around showing our doors to heaven. No. So gotta go. Love you. I have a fat peck. Oh, girl, she used fat PHAT. Yes. Please close your doors. Well, some doors are just automatically open. Mixed Goddess, don't forget that. Some doors are closed. Some doors are a little ajar. Some doors are really squeezed shut, and you have to work for the prize. But believe in what you believe, and I 100% believe that. I don't care what your beliefs are. This is what I do care about, though. I do care about the hypocritical religious people like Bonita, that come on and just spew hate and ugliness towards women or other people. Because if she's doing it to me, she's doing it to a lot more people. You know what I mean? And some doors are jammed. Mine are jammed shut, Junebug, but you're right. Some are jammed open and they don't know how to close it. Shit. Close your doors, women. And so, I forgot what I was going to say. Religious. I hate those people who plaster God all over their Lord and Savior and all that bullshit on their page, right? And then they do that. Those are the hypocritical religious people. I hate those people. And I hate the people who project upon, well, you need to do this, you need to do that with the faith. Hey, my faith might be different. Give me a break. I don't give a fuck, right? Respect my boundaries. Religious hypocrisy is the biggest ick, man. That gives me some ick to the ick. I'm gonna move you guys because I gotta sit down. My back is hurting. Ed must still be sleeping, and Dan left for another walk. I'm like, dude, I'm doing a live. Like, why would you leave this available for me? And if Ed's up, I'm gonna have to get him up and leave y'all. But if that's the case, I'll have to leave y'all. So yeah, there's two. The ick is those icks. Those icks are the biggest icks of my life. Are the people like Bonita who do that and think like they are worthy. I mean, God either way, right? If you believe in God, here's my, right, and that's where I was going with that Mixed Goddess is that to me, religion is, when I look at religion and I look at God, right? If this wonderful healer, powerful, whatever, and I believe some people do need him, right? I mean, some people do to get out of whatever you do, it's on you. But God believes in love. God believes in kindness, right? Doesn't your God believe in that? My God does. If I believed in him, that's what he does. And he believes in no judgment. And he believes in building healthy communities. And he believes in helping one another. And he does not believe in the ugly. But what I've learned is there are some people that are put on this earth to show us how not to be. We need every type of person out here in this world. Some are here learning lessons, some are here preaching those lessons, and some are here showing us what we don't want to be. And the world is not perfect, but God instills love, kindness, support. Love thy neighbor, right? If you have somebody out there who's hurting, you give. You do what you can to give. Period. If you believe in God, your God and my God and every other religion's God, I believe is the same person who wants you to be kind, doesn't want you to be ugly. And when you are ugly, he's here to show you why you shouldn't be. Maybe karma gets you or somebody else gets you. But you're still learning how not to be ugly because you're still here. Maybe one day you will get it and you will see. And then you'll have to make amends for all the ugly you have given and spread throughout your world. But I believe God is the same person. I believe all of our gods aren't different, right? There's one universal God. And he believes in all different religions. He believes in all different faiths. He believes in all different people, whether you're black, whether you're Asian, whether you're fucking Korean or Taiwanese or fucking whatever, Filipino or whatever, Russian. I mean, I could keep going on and on. God is for all those people. So why do these hypocrites of religion not understand that? Do they keep that out of their scripture? Do they ignore those parts of the scripture? Do they? I think they do. I think they ignore the fact that God is universal. God believes in all faiths, all religions, all races. And love everybody. Church. We're talking about the hypocritical Christians or Catholics, Christy. We love those. So then I started preaching. Saying bad things about you too. Okay, say bad things about me. What does that mean? What does that make you? An ugly human scab. Anyway. So I, yeah, that's my spiel. You had a battle with one this morning? That's funny. Yeah. And we all falter sometimes, right? We all falter. We all make mistakes. We all sometimes have hate in our hearts. We all sometimes have hate in our eyes. We have hate in our emotions, right? Because nobody's perfect. But what you need to do is not preach it and be hypocritical, because that is the worst kind of religion there is, or believer in that religion. They do see what they want to see, and that's the problem with today's society. They see what they want to see. They leave out the truth, because the truth hurts. The truth hurts when you're ugly. So they forget about it because it's too painful. So anyway, I can't say I believe in God, but I believe we keep coming back to learn from our fuck ups. I do too, Mandy. I mean, I'm not trying to like preach in any way, but I guess I am preaching in some way in my beliefs and what I feel and the people who come on here and attack me. I'm trying to do that. So I don't know. So anyway, I don't give a shit, but people are just mean, and they're just mean hearted because they just can't see truth. They can't see happiness. They can't see people doing good because they're projecting their own miseries upon everybody else, making them feel that everybody's the same way as they are. We aren't. We are different in so many ways because I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. But they are. Change my glasses. Fuck. Anyway. Those are my beliefs. Hello, Sarah. I can't see now. Chacha's forceful. She's mean. Don't want me to change my glasses. I'm seeing your comments, Carter. Thanks, Marla. I appreciate it. I think the premise is be a good person. Period. Be human. And I think they quote the Bible but twist it. Yes, because they can't handle the truth. They don't want the truth to be there. They want to be full of the same feelings they have. So they twist it to make it better. I wish I could, I wish I was good with Bible verses. I just didn't read the Bible. My Bible wasn't the same as some people's Bibles. But I just believe ultimately there's one message for everybody and everybody's religion. Be a good person. Period. Because my God's your God. And your God is their God. And their God would be disappointed. And he is. And people and ugly killers and molesters and pedophiles and all that fucking shit. He's disappointed, but we need those people. For some reason, we need them. Exactly, Colin. Treat other people how you want to be treated. Hi, Duncan. I don't know what the fuck is on my glass, but something's on it, and I just can't scrub it up. Every religion changes. It does. It changes to fit, I think, present day. And what they want it to change. I think everybody changes their, I just don't, religion is such a tricky subject. Do I believe in heaven? Maddie, I want to believe in heaven. I really do want to be in heaven or believe in heaven. I don't know if I do, but I have to believe in it because, I'm more spiritual. I believe because I lost so many people so young, my mom especially. So I believe I believe she's here. I believe there are signs of her coming back to give me hope. Is it heaven? I don't know. I'm one of those people that I need to see things, to believe it. I need to see things to know it's there. You know what I mean? And the only thing that I have seen or felt is my mom's presence. They can be tricky. And so the only thing I can go off, Maddie, is what I've experienced so far with my mom's death, I look up to the sky hoping that, they're just there floating around. Do I believe it's heaven? I don't know. I believe in hell. I believe we're living in it right now. I believe our world is a version of hell. That's about it. Life gives you life wisdom, right? You get wisdom as you age. That gives you knowledge. That gives you, more thing. I don't know. I need to see proof, I need to see proof. Do you believe the wind is real? Yes, because I can feel it. And I can see it blowing through the trees, Wayne. Yeah, there's proof that it's wind. I believe that, GSR. I believe that my mom's here, I believe spiritualness. I don't necessarily believe in the other things. There will be Stephanie on live tonight. I'm sorry, Kathy. It's hard. My mom will be dead 20 years in February. And fuck, has it been 20 years? You know? I can't believe it's been that long. You know, life just went on. Life just goes on. I mean, you can't stop it. And that's the sad thing. Fucking sad. We lose people who shouldn't be left. We lose people early to what? To ugliness, cancer, you know, guns. Yeah, I don't know if she's my angel. But I guess to believe is to accept that you don't know. You know, it's very complicating. You too, Janice. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't care if you think differently of me. As long as you're a good person, I don't give a fuck. You know, I believe that I believe in kindness and faith and humanity. You know, I believe that I'm going to support you if you're a good person, but I'm not going to support you if you're a shitty person. That's what I believe in. My 16-year-old son will be 20 years gone February 15th. Fuck. Okay. I don't understand. And when you think your time is coming to an end, you realize all life continues. Beachy, isn't that crazy? Life still continues without them. It's fucking hard, but we do. My mom's 6 year February 14th. Dad's, oh, I know. It's scary. It's a scary place without him. But look, you're still here. I'm still here. We're still trucking. Sometimes I don't know how the fuck I am, but I am. I think I like things I can see in facts. I want to believe. It's very hard to take that leap. I know. I want to. I just don't know if I'm there yet. You know? Thanks, Philly. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's crazy. And I think about that. I think about how sad it is. You know, they die. It's final. It's ending. Like, we don't get to see them anymore. We don't get to see them age. We don't get to see them and help them with their ailments and see their joy from having children or experiencing their successes from their grandchildren or seeing them have babies. We don't get to see their love continue to comfort us. And it's crazy. I miss my grandparents. How could you miss something that was gone so long ago? But you do. You miss the love, the comfort that they gave you. You miss the peace. You meant the safety. You miss the wisdom. You miss um, their lessons. And it's really crazy because all of us, I know, Beachy, it's so scary. I know when you were facing death, right? I mean, anything, cancer could be a finale at some point, if not sooner than later. We don't know. And or you could have a lifetime. But being so final and missing all that, that's what scares me the most about death. My son 3 years ago, I can't. April, I don't even know how you do that. And what's really cool about the grandparent thing, I'm going to tell you this, is my cousins who had the chance to spend time with them and the chance to get their lessons and their love and all those things. All of us cousins feel the same way. All of us cousins have that same feeling. Isn't that crazy? I think my foundation would be my grandparents and then my mom, right? But it's crazy that we all have the same perception of those two individuals that we lost. We have that same feeling, all of us. And there's so many of us who had that experience. You know what I mean? We have that experience of that love and that comfort, and we all mourn the fuck out of them. Bonjour, Chantal, comment ça va? Huh. When we get together, you know, us cousins, when I go to Nashville, fentanyl. Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry. Um, we did when I was little. Just always thought my parent. My mom was never going to leave me. I knew eventually she would, but I didn't think she was going to leave that early. My grandparents, God. I mean, I'm glad my grandparents are gone because I don't think they could survive what we have going on in the world today. Yeah, I was an orphan. I was an orphan at 30, fuck, by 35. um, so I don't know. I'm a Taurus. I'm a Taurus. Yeah, my mom's death day is February 24th. And I feel it. I feel it. It surrounds me in January because this is when she began dying. This is when I began seeing her losing that battle. January is very tough for me. Very tough for me. I'm totally a Taurus. I don't think there's a sign that could explain me any better. uh, oh, I know, Barbara. It's the hardest fucking thing ever. Grieving a loved one has got to be one of the hardest. I can't imagine a kid. Like, that's off limits. I can't. I have so much pain losing my mother. I couldn't imagine losing a fucking child. You know. Uh, she died twice. I get that. I understand that, Lacey. Um, I watched my mom die. You know, this is different, right? Alzheimer's. This is a different thing. You just watched with cancer. You know, you watch them get eaten alive from the inside out. She didn't want to die. Um, well, I lost 3 of my children and have gone into myself so much. Leslie, I don't know. I don't know how you do it. You lost your husband a year ago. Oh, ladybug, stop. Was my mom beautiful like me? Um, you know, my mom was beautiful. I wish I could show you a picture, but I just so possessive over the ugliness that's out there, and I like to keep it private or my members, you know, less of a risk of getting out. But my mom, the older I get, the more I see my mom in me. Um, my physical characteristics, my darkness is mostly my dad's side. But I do see a little bit of me in my mom, or my mom in me. Sometimes I say things or do things, and I'm like, there's my mom. And Victoria, they're worrying, honey. They are. You can't help that worry. And I'm just turning. I mean, I say things like, I think I told you guys a story the other day. Josh said something, or I said something. Josh said something, and I repeat it, and I was trying to tell him what it was, and it was a completely wrong title, and that's what my mom did, and she does that shit to me now because I think I used to make fun of her all the time, you know, and now I'm like a viewmaster. Isn't that crazy, Kathleen, how that happens? Yeah. I've had a lot of weird dreams lately because, you know, this is a tough time for me. You lost your mom 5 years ago. Live in angels. You have a kind family. Take care of your God. Thanks, Sandra. Um, we're doing it. We're still trudging forward. Our life's not done here, right? Our life's not done here for whatever reason. We are still learning. For whatever reason we are meant to be here. I don't know. You know, Colin, you too, man. I don't know. Dude, you should have probably been dead 3 times over. Hi, Nona. Um, I just wish, you know, I just wish, you know, I wish we could have a day. I wish we could have a day where they come back and you can see the joy that they have. My mom would be so happy. Your kids would be happy. For those of you who lost kids, that the fact that you're still here pushing through it, they're proud of you. God, they're proud of you. They're proud. They're sad when you're falling apart. They're sad when you're crumbling. They understand, but they're proud of you because you're still walking. I would love one day. I would love one day with my mom. I would love a day with my dad. Just to have, I think I just want to feel his hug. His hugs were just all encompassing, the best thing ever. Oh, Duncan, I can't do that. No, Cindy, sorry, being, I'm sorry. Uh, oh no, Julie, the matriarch or the patriarch is the hardest thing. When my grandfather died, the family died with him. Uh, so many complications happen when that happens. The patriarch or the matriarchs of the family, you know, you almost behave, you know, and then they die, and you're like, ah, everybody's feelings come out. Fuck life. But you know, we have to be happy. Oh no, Pian, I'm so sorry. Fuck, that hurts. I'm sorry. I mean, you know, you're a month out. Yeah, it's you're gonna have anger, you're gonna have sadness, you're gonna have moments where you just feel sick, moments where you just fall to the floor, moments where you can't see because your tears are just coming out so powerfully, moments when you look up at the sky and you think, how can I go on without you? You know, but you can. You can. And there's proof to everybody who's here. We're still surviving. You might even hit something, you know, kick something. Um, but we still survive. Look at us, Boston, who he was hard with his mom. I mean, and you've been here forever, and you know we have so many people that are still here trudging along because that's what we do. We need to keep moving. The pain, it never goes away. It just becomes different as time goes on. I never believed in it getting easier. I think it gets harder. um, we learn to go on. It's difficult, but we do. And they're here. They're here. You'll feel presence. I'm telling you. In month, they're still surrounded. The souls, I believe, are still here. They're still circling, right? They're still circling you. She's here with you, and you can feel it, and that should give you peace. She's here to tell you it's okay. She's here to tell you it was my time. She's here to say keep fighting, keep moving, keep loving, keep helping, keep going. They don't want to see us sad. None of our loved ones do. They want us to keep going. They want us to never forget, right? We never forget them. I think it gets harder at times. I do. I really want to talk. Pian, I promise you, this is probably the first 2 years, the first year, the first 6 months. You're gonna have the weirdest fucking ups and downs of life. Just go with the flow. Allow yourself that, and then have your moment. Pull up your big panties. I'm assuming you're female. I don't know. I could be wrong. Pull them up and keep moving because that's what you have to do. I'm sure you have. If you have kids, you have a house, you have animals, you have all those things. My son Jack keeps saying me going, and I still talk to my mom. I talk to her all the time. Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry. Your mom took her life. Ugh. Lori, my dad did too, and lived for 2 years after the fact because the bullet didn't go through the brain; it stayed lodged in right behind an ocular nerve. Yeah, um, yeah. You all hug yourselves. We've done it. We're doing it. Fucking hard, but we're doing it. I want to get a hummingbird. Most of you know that my most of you know that my symbol of my mom has become the hummingbird because I get them all the time and they flit around my head and all that stuff. I want to get a hummingbird. I want to get a hummingbird on my body as another reminder that she's here with me. And I've now made her hummingbird. And in my children's books, you guys don't forget, I still have all these things, and I have something I'm working on this week. We're doing a grieving book, and we're doing another Millie Pig book, and so we have so many things that Christy, I know we have to talk this week, and I made characters. I made my family characters in my book. She's made some of her family members characters, animals, that reminds us of them. So these books are not only just books; they're meaningful to both of us because our parents or our loved ones live on through these books and the animal that we see them as. Keep them alive in any which way you can. Keep them alive. Find something. You'll see it. And once you find it, that will be the remembrance of your parent. Once they come to you, those animals come to you, and you're like, that's my mom. That my dad has never come to me in an animal. But yeah, that's my mom. That hummingbird is my mom. Emily, I just don't think you were aware. I think she's there. You just haven't been in tune to it. I just knew. I just knew. And I didn't find it right away, Emily. I just found it this year. I found her this year in a hummingbird. So 20 years later, she became a hummingbird. And she's a hummingbird in my fucking book. My dad's the pigeon because he's not always here. He flittled in and flittled out, just like he did in my life. Fuck my life. And dragonflies are Christy's mom. The dragonflies in our first book, that was Christy's mommy. So, we do a lot of really cool things in there to help us and to keep their memories going. So, yeah. Yes, so Emily, you have your thing. It doesn't have to happen right away. It didn't for me until one almost flew in my head a couple times. My parents had the British robin. Oh, I love that, Sue. It makes me happy. So I decided I'm going to get a hummingbird. I just want a little tiny, little simple hummingbird on my body. Yeah. So anyway, I gotta go. I've been on here forever. I got shit to do. My bed's not made. I just stripped it before the live. Colin, hang in there. I think of you every day. Anyway, she's this light of a prism. Aw, Kathleen, I've never even thought about that. Yeah, that's pretty. So I love you guys. Remember, you guys are worthy. You're important and you matter. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that as hard as your life has been by losing people, you have every right to keep living. You are here for a reason. You have not been taken yet because there hasn't been a reason for you to go yet. You still have something to learn. You're still learning. You're still learning whatever you're learning and whatever God has given you or whatever holy or power has given you. You're here to keep learning. I believe those of us who are lucky enough to keep being here, and as hard as it may be sometimes, is because we're not done. We have a mission here to be somewhere. We have a mission. Mine maybe is this, doing what I'm doing. Maybe that was my mission, is to be here and to talk to people and have fun and be silly and be crass and do all the things that some of us, or say the things that some of us think but don't say. And be your biggest cheerleader when we're having sad days. Right? Because me too. Me too. I struggle. I have pain. I have sadness. I have happiness. Remember, you are here for a reason. Keep moving, keep showing, keep giving, keep loving, and keep doing what you do best. I don't know what that is, but keep doing it. And when you have a moment, have your moment, and then pill up your panties, your briefs or whatever, and keep trudging and taking the day and looking for those signs that our earth is giving you. Our environment, our playground is our outside forces. Take a minute to breathe it in. I'm trying to do more of that for my own mental clarity. It helps. So, I love you guys. And I will see you later tonight, where it won't be this deep. Sorry, Jags. PN, keep your head up, honey. I'm telling you, you're in for a shit show, and it doesn't go away. You're here. Keep moving. Your mama would want you to keep moving. Love you guys. I'll see you later. Now I might go cry. I don't know.
Love you. See you guys later.